Hi, good day, everyone. By the way, I'm Joshua Serrano, your facilitator for today, right? So I call every one of you guys because I want to conduct a short meeting regarding with our problem right now because we do have some foreigner students that will going to join our school. Okay, so by the way, I would like to introduce to you my meditator, Miss Olgera.
Hi everyone.
Okay. So guys, okay, what we can suggest regarding with this on how we can conduct to our foreign student about the culture and environment of this De La Salle University. Any idea, guys?
Oh, can I ask,
I'm sure.
what's the profile of the foreign student?
Okay, that's a great question, Miss Malabanan, right? Okay. Profile of our foreign student, most of them are Korean. They come from Korea, so and one thing they don't know how to speak in English, so that is one of our challenges. So any suggestion on how we can teach them about the culture of De La Salle University and the environment if they don't know how to speak in English?
Oh, okay. So I have a suggestion. By the
Mhm.
way, I'm Miss Malabanan. I think it's better to have a professors because I think they are the right one can adjust on different language, right?
Well,
Mhm.
somehow
As well as the professor have the ability to lead the students. What do you
Well,
think?
I agree that professor has the capa- ability to lead student, but I don't think so. Professors also can, adjust in different languages, right? But personally, do you know a person or a professor in our university that know how to speak different languages?
Oh, well, I actually looking for a professor.
Okay. So anyone, guys, that know a person that know how to speak different languages aside from English?
Well, Miss Malabanan's idea is a good one, but I have a better idea to suggest. By
Mhm.
the way, I am Miss Gardonia. Good day, everyone. I think the best thing we can do is to get a higher level foreign students who are a non-English speaker before, but now can understand and speak English fluently. What do you think? We need to encourage them to help and guide their fellow citizens. They will be our translators as we teach them and introduce the cell in English. What do you think, Sir Serrano?
Well, for me, I go for that. Well, after all, if we can think about it, their fellow citizen or fellow um, students can teach them, right, or can let them know about the culture of our school, especially, right? That is their countrymen, right?
Yes.
That's a good idea, Miss Gordonia.
Well, thank you.
Any addition with that? Well, I agree with Miss Gardonia's suggestion to have a former foreign student that we have, which can teach their countrymen to about the culture of our De La Salle University, and I think it's gonna be best in our for us, right? Because we can elaborate everything to them because it was being explained by their countrymen. It can be explained by their native language, and as times goes by they should able to learn how to speak English as well by the help of those foreign student that we have. So guys, do you have any other suggestion aside from Miss Galera? Are you agree with that?
I think that's the best thing to do as of the moment.
Okay, well that's great. Okay, so right, so we're good with that. Let's go to our next topic, and that is how we can explain to them about the culture. What are the tools that we have to use by explaining the culture of our De La Salle University? Okay. Do you have any suggestion, guys?
Yeah, I have an idea.
Mhm.
By the way, I'm Miss Galera. Okay, I think we could use images and videos. We could effectively elaborate the introduction of the Lasallian culture by including more images and videos than just explaining it during their Intro 101 session. Because here, since the problem is that they'll be having a hard time coping with their lessons, environment, and our culture, everyone knows, and I think everyone would agree, that it would be more understandable and not boring at the same time, not just to our foreign ones, but also for all students. I would also like to suggest to have more signage on every reminder of LaSalle in all terms, like road signs, proper disposal signs, and images on some instructions that we have.
Okay. Well, yes, that is the usual thing that we use also as a tools. And any other suggestion?
Sir, for additional for that, I also suggest to tour the foreign student to the LaSalle University. We can also let them experience the Ikot LaSalle jeepney. The translator need to explain all the history of the building for them to familiarize the whole university. Foreign students are need to be a true Lasalliano, and being a true Lasalliano is knowing the history and life of Saint John Baptist LaSalle, the founder of the university.
I like that suggestion, Miss Ligutan. Right? So, as a Lasalliano, we should know the father or the founder of the LaSalle University, and that is our great father, Saint John Baptist de LaSalle. Right? To be able to know and understand the culture of LaSalle, they should first know about the history and the culture. I mean, the founder itself of the university. So I agree with Miss Olguera and Miss Legutan. So do you guys agree with that?
Yes, I agree also.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good with that, right? We're good.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Any additional suggestion? Anything?
I think that's enough, sir.
That's enough for that. Okay, so let's go to the other topic. What about in our environment? What do you guys can suggest?
How about this, Mr. Serrano?
Mm.
So, in environment, I think we can conduct the discussion of environment of LaSalle in botanical garden. So, during discussion, they will feel the good nature of LaSalle.
Mm-hmm.
And let us discuss to them those program of LaSalle that preserve the beauty of university. So like waste segregation and other program that LaSalle conduct to university. So,
Okay. Well, that's okay. I agree with that. But in addition, for me, we don't have to focus not only in environment itself, the beauty of LaSalle. Well, I think we should also focus on the people of the LaSalle University. Who are the people inside the De La Salle University, right? Do you guys agree with that?
Yes.
That we should let them know about who are the people inside our schools and the culture of the people and the culture of our country,
Yes, that's
right?
right.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Aquino, for that answer. We should focus on giving them the beauty of our school and, of course, who are the people inside the LaSalle University. All right, so I just want to ask our minutes taker, Miss Olguera, about what we gathered about the information that we gathered for today. Can you
Alright,
please discuss
so
that to us?
yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Serrano. So for today, November 25, 2018, at 8:31 p.m., we agreed that for our foreign students, we agreed that we will be having a higher level of foreign students who are a non-English speaker before, but now can understand and speak English fluently. So, as per Miss Gardonia idea, we actually need to encourage them to help and guide their fellow citizen, and they will be the translators as we teach them and introduce the De La Salle in English. And also for the culture, we also agreed on Miss Galera and Miss Ligutan's idea. For Miss Galera, she actually mentioned that we will be using a videos and images in introducing the De La Salle University.
Mhm.
And also, yeah, that's really a good thing because as per Miss Galera, signage is really a big help for you know for the students to be familiarized in our university. And as per Ms. Lugutan, foreign students can also be aware about our culture if we will be conducting a tour guide. And on the tour guide, we will be letting them to experience the the Ikot Lasal jeepney as the translators providing the history of the buildings and also the life of the founder, which is De La Salle. So that's for our culture. So we also agreed for the environment that Mr. Aquino discussed, that the place for the discussion is actually the the botanical, yeah, the botanical garden, so that the foreign students can also feel and see the beauty of our school. So also on that discussion, Mr. Aquino mentioned that the proper segregation needs to be discussed. And as you also added, Mr. Serrano, you mentioned that we will be also providing the people for the I mean the people inside the university and the culture of also for the Filipino, right? So that's all for today. That's the data that I gathered about this meeting, and we were hoping that this will be implemented. So anything else that I forgot to write here?
Okay. Well, everything is good, right? Miss Olgara, thank you so much for all the information, data that you gather about the discussion we did for today. Right. So, any other suggestion, guys, that we can add, or are we all set with that? For me, it's good. It's great. So, if you don't have any additional suggestion, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for cooperating, right? And hope to see you on our next meeting. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Bye bye. Dismiss. Meeting adjourned.